Hey, good evening and welcome to the gymnasium at the North Mason High School in Belfair for tonight's boys basketball matchup, pitting the Peninsula Seahawks and the North Mason Bulldogs. I'm Diedrich Allen. Tonight we have the second game of the season for both teams, and both are 1-0. The Bulldogs are coming off a 63-60 season opening win over Hoquiam Monday night. Boys from Belfair were led by Matt Duckworth's 18 points, Matt Becker's 15 points, and Devontae Davenport's 11. Daniel Burgraff had a big game on the boards and helped North Mason pick up their first win of the season. He grabbed 9 rebounds. The other end of the bench, they are the Seahawks, who are coming off a 60-44 win at Kent Lake Tuesday night. Peninsula was led by a couple of sophomores. 6'7" Jimmy Ritchie's 22 points and 6'3" Ja'Cory McLaughlin's 15. The Seahawks held the Falcons to just 4 points in the third quarter to take control of the game and win their season opener on the road. In 8 years, the Seahawks have only lost to the Bulldogs once. That was in 2007. Last year, Peninsula crushed North Mason 64-22, but this is a new season. Can the Bulldogs build on their win and go 2-0, or will the Seahawks continue their dominance? We'll find out in moments when the North Mason Bulldogs host the Peninsula Seahawks on MasonWebTV.com. Coming up next, we will talk with Bulldog coach Steve Hackett. It's boys high school basketball on MasonWebTV.com.
Remember adventure? We do. The adventure begins at ExploreHoodCanal.com.
And we're back at North Mason High School. I had an opportunity to chat with Steve Hackett, head man of the North Mason basketball team. Let's talk about Monday night. That's pretty good way to start a season.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anytime you can start the season with a victory, you're obviously happy with that. I was really proud of the guys. Thought they battled their butts off, and it's always good to start with a win, like I said.
Now let's talk about some of the individual efforts. And I got to first start out with Daniel Burgraff. I mean, he took some charges. He came out of the game at one point with a little blood run down his face. He was a tough character.
Yeah, absolutely. And that first one he took, I thought was a heck of a charge, and he busted his head open a little bit. And then to get him, I was like, oh, he's never going to take another one. I bled on that one. I didn't get the call, coach. And then he stepped in as soon as he went right back in and took another great charge. It just shows the toughness. He's a hell of a competitor. And, he could have taken a stitch or two. And he wants the scar. He thinks it's going to look cool. So, yeah, he's a good guy.
Now, how many rebounds did he end up with,
He got 9.
9.
Yeah,
okay.
9. I think he had 7 points, 9 rebounds. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about your, Matt Duckworth.
Yeah.
Just he was a little slow starting, but once he got hot.
Well, once Ducky got it going, and he'll do that once he starts stroking. His shot is unorthodox. If I was to show the video, it would not be Ducky's shot, but it's effective, man. I tell you. And once he gets it going, it's tough to stop him. He had 18 points, and really, kind of sparks us on the offensive end.
Your other supporting cast. I mean, this is a team effort. This is not.
Absolutely.
I mean, you get 3 guys in double figures Monday night, and that's what you want at the very least, right?
Yeah, we always try to say, me and Barker always sit down, we used to say, like, hey, man, we got to get 50. Where are you going to get 50? We weren't always able to find it, as you know. You've covered us the last few years. You put 3 guys in double figures. That's a good thing. And Bolka missed a couple free throws. He should have been in double, and Berkey was right there, too. So we could have had 4 or 5 in there, and that's the goal, even it out.
Let's talk about Boca a little bit, or Zebo is what they call him.
Zebo. Yeah.
He didn't seem like he was getting too much into the offense. Was that because of Hoquiam's defense, or just...
Yeah, Hoquiam has that good center. That guy was he was a load in there. He's a good center, so he kind of limited Zebo's touches a little bit. We emphasized the last couple weeks or last couple days of practice, try to give Zebo some more touches. And tonight, Peninsula's got another good center in Jimmy Ritchie. His mom was a teacher here formerly, so we've known him since he was little. It's like tough to see him wearing the green and yellow. That's for sure.
Now let's talk about Peninsula a little bit.
Yeah.
You haven't gotten them in your career.
No, I haven't. They're good this year too. I'll tell you what, we get them tonight. That'll be a good one. They got Ja'Cory, who's verbally committed to Oregon State already, and then you got Jimmy Ritchie on the inside, he's a sophomore. I think he's 6'7", 6'8". He's going to be a load. So yeah, they're going to be a tough matchup tonight.
Now you're just going to play bulldog ball, or anything special in mind?
Well, we're going to throw a little junk defense at them.
Okay.
We're going to do a little triangle, try to deny Ja'Cory's touches a little bit. You figure, like John Callahan out south always says, cut the head off the snake. If you can limit the touches, you're going to have a better shot at it. So that's what we're going to try to do.
And all your guys are healthy?
Everybody's healthy. Everybody's ready to go. Yeah, we got league play starting tomorrow night, so they better stay healthy. And, yeah.
So when you do these back-to-back games, when you're going to have one back tomorrow night, I mean, how do you limit the guys' time on the court for the night before, or do you just see what happens?
No, not in the game. No, you're just, they're 17 years old. If you can't bounce back at 16, 17 years old, it's different. We're not flying to Cincinnati tomorrow or anything, So we tried to take it a little bit easy yesterday at practice. I didn't beat them up and down the court too much. And then we should be fresh. And I'm going to go ahead and give them Saturday off. They don't know about that yet. But, yeah, it's SAT day anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, Coach, good luck tonight.
Hey, thanks for having us on. Go Dogs.
That was, I should say, Steve Hackett, coach of the North Mason Bulldogs. We will get this thing tipped off in just a couple of minutes. And we're going to give you your starting lineups for right now. We'll start out with the visiting Seahawks. They're going to start Ja'Cory McLaughlin. He is a 6'3" sophomore point guard. Garrett Smith, a 6'2" junior guard. Nolan Winter, a 6'2" senior small forward. Austin Kingman, a 6'4" sophomore forward, and the big man in the middle for the Hawks is Jimmy Ritchie, 6'7" sophomore. For the Bulldogs, starting lineup, Matt Duckworth, 6' senior guard. Devontae Davenport, 5'10" junior guard. Daniel Bergrath, a 6'3" junior forward. Matt Becker, a 5'10" sophomore guard. And Matt Boca, or Zivo, 6'3", junior forward. So that's McLaughlin, Smith, Winter, Kingman, and Ritchie for the Seahawks. Duckworth, Davenport, Becker, and Boca for the Bulldogs. And we'll get a tip-off here just shortly as the starting lineups are being announced here at the Bulldog Gymnasium. And we'll be back with the tip-off next here on MasonWebTV.com.
And your next Bulldog, 5'10" junior guard.
7,000 students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. Keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextsstopwrecks.org.
Attention singers, musicians, and all types of bands. Would you like to get some exposure? Not that type of exposure.
Get out.
Wrong again. How would you like to have your music featured on Mason Web TV? We play music before our webcasts and also at halftime of our sporting events. All you have to do is send an MP3 of your original music to music@masonwebtv.com and we'll add it to our programming. The Bieber did it via the internet. Why can't you? That's music@masonwebtv.com.
And we're just waiting for the start of this game. The 1-0 Bulldogs and the 1-0 Seahawks. We'll run those lineups down one more time. That's McLaughlin, Smith, Winter, Kingman, and Ritchie. The starting 5 for the Seahawks. It's Duckworth, Davenport, Bergrath, Becker, and Boca for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs take the court first. Let's see here. It will be Bergrath will step in the center circle to get this thing started. Zevo is back in the circle and defending the base or the backboard for the Bulldogs. And here come the Seahawks. The distraction for me is this music a little too loud and it's pointed right at me. All right, so Ritchie and Burgraff will meet center court, get this thing underway. Tip is won by, well, it went to the Bulldogs out of hands, and now here comes McLaughlin for the Seahawks. He's got Becker on him. He'll swing it over, and that's Winter on the far side. Up top it goes to McLaughlin. Swinging out, three in the corner, wide open, but missing. But coming up was Ritchie. Ritchie kicks it back out. Three away on the way again. That's short, and rebound goes to Davenport. And here come the Bulldogs with their first touch of the evening. High post feed to Boca, hands it off, and it's spun out of his hands. And here comes McLaughlin the other way. Stops in the paint, kick it out to the baseline. Shot on the way, missed it. Ritchie with the rebound, steps to the hoop, puts it up and in, and the foul. Now it looks like Burgraff got his first.
Ritchie's good. Foul on Daniel Burgraff. That's his first.
So Ritchie's at the line for possible three-point play, and the Seahawks are up 2-0.
Ritchie shooting and one.
So one free throw for Jimmy Ritchie for the Seahawks. Up and in.
Good.
Becker has it, draws a crowd, stops, throws it over to Davenport. Davenport on the run to the baseline, to the hoop, puts it up, and it drops in. And it's 3-2. Comes McLaughlin, spinning to the foul line, then he'll get it. Nice pass down. McLaughlin had his shot blocked there. Instead went off of McLaughlin. And here comes Becker pushing it up the court. Kick it out. Duckworth for three in the corner. In and out. Back in.
The Duck with three. Duckworth for three.
And here come the Seahawks going right back. And a hand check on Duckworth, I believe. That'll be his first. Second team foul.
Fouls on Matt Decker. That's his
Oh, it was Decker, not Duckworth. Sideline inbounds for the Seahawks. Keeman gets it from McLaughlin. Now McLaughlin has the ball. Skipping away over on the side. Top of the key to Winter. Winter top of the key for three. Nope. Davenport taps the rebound. And here come the Bulldogs on the run. Davenport going the other way. Goes right to the hoop. Had it blocked by Ritchie, I believe. Now the recovery by Burgraff over to Duckworth. Now back over to Davenport. Looking over for Burgraff. Throw it to the high post. And it goes to Zebo. And Becker will run the play, kick it up to the baseline, drive for Davenport, had the ball back into his hands, and the rebound goes to Boca, and he gets it blocked. Here comes McLaughlin the other way. Cross court it goes to Winter. Winter catch and shoot for three off the mark. Rebound goes to Ritchie. Ritchie up and in.
Ritchie for two.
It's a 5-point game. And a steal in the backcourt. And putting it up and in, Garrett Smith for Peninsula. 2-point lead
Garrett Smith for two.
for the Seahawks. Boca back to Becker. Becker to the top of the key, stops and pops for three. Misses it. Rebound Burgraff had it blocked by a foul from behind. And that will go on Ritchie. That's his first whistle on the Seahawks. So we have 5:14 to go here in the first quarter. Daniel Burgraff at the free throw line for the first of two shots for North Mason. Had position on Ritchie. Got the first free throw.
Good.
And he'll get another one. Missed it. Rebound goes to Ritchie. Up it goes. And the Seahawks like to run, and laying it up and in was Jacory McLaughlin. He'll also draw the foul on Becker. That's his second.
McLaughlin's on line.
Hunter Holman steps onto the court for Becker. Got two fouls at the 5:09 mark of the first quarter. And Jacory McLaughlin, his first three-point play, which he completed. And it's a 10-6 lead for Peninsula. Here come the Bulldogs. That was Duckworth getting bumped out of bounds and a whistle.
Foul's on Nolan Winter. That's his first.
Winter picked up his first, second team foul.
Seahawks second foul.
Sideline inbounds. It's like O'Shea McLaughlin is going to step onto the court, and he will replace Austin Kingman for Peninsula. It's Bulldog ball. Davenport gets it in the backcourt from Berggraf. Duckworth for three on the wing. That's off the back of the iron. Davenport with the rebound ends up trying to put it on the floor and draws a foul. Personal went on O'Shea McLaughlin, his first.
O'Shea McLaughlin.
Baseline inbounds to Berggraf up top and goes right back in good hands by Ja'Cory McLaughlin, knocking it out of bounds. It'll be sideline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Duckworth will get it into the backcourt to Davenport, and Davenport will swing it back to Duckworth, draws a double team, and to Davenport, and he threw it away. And here come the Seahawks on the run. McLaughlin lays it up and in. That's Ja'Cory with his second basket of the ball game. McLaughlin with great hands, quick hands, knocking that pass out of bounds. It stays in the hands of the Bulldogs. They trail 12-6. Goes Davenport, top the key with the dribble. Swing over to Duckworth, back to Davenport. Looking for Holman, but gets it to Duckworth. Looking though, nice find down low is Berggraf. He'll just slip it up and in. 3 points for Daniel. And it's a 4-point lead for the Seahawks. They have the ball, nice find down low, and putting it up and in is Ritchie. And a 30-second timeout called, so we'll step aside for a quick one. There is a 4:02 to go here in the first quarter. 14-8 is our score. With Seahawks on top.
That's low. That's low.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
And it's Bulldog ball. And it's trailing by 6, 14-8. Full court press. Davenport has on the far sideline, still in backcourt. Throws it to Berggraf. Berggraf throws it up the middle to Boca. Finds Holman. Pull-up jumper for Holman for two.
Assist on Matt Boca.
And McLaughlin trying to go coast to coast, missed a shot, and a jump ball.
Jump ball. Bulldog ball.
That one goes to the Bulldogs on the alternating possession. Comes Davenport. Over to Duckworth, back to Davenport. Puts it on the floor. Finds Holman in the corner for three. That's short. Rebound goes to Duckworth. He'll put it up and in.
Matt Duckworth for two.
Pushing the ball quickly up the corridor of the Seahawks. That's Garrett Smith with it now. Nice backdoor cut by Ja'Cory McLaughlin and banging into Berggraf. That's his second, fourth team foul on the Bulldogs.
That's Berggraf's second foul.
Now, so a full timeout is called by the Seahawks with a 3:12 to go here in the first quarter. Peninsula leads by 2, 14-12. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com.
Remember adventure? We do. The fun begins at explorehoodcanal.com.
So with 3:12 to go here in the first quarter, 14 for Peninsula, 12 for North Mason. It's Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout. And Seahawks go back to their full court press. Nope, actually it's not Seahawks ball. It's not Bulldogs ball. It's Seahawks ball. Excuse me. Winter will inbound it, get it over to McLaughlin. Up top to Winter. Ooh, nice block by Davenport, but he gets a piece of. Let's see, that's Smith on the shot. Davenport picks up his fifth personal. Actually, it was Winter at the line for 2 shots. It was Winter the shooter. Got the first one.
Good.
He'll get one more. Seahawks up by 3. Second one is short. Rebound goes to Boca. And here comes Davenport. Trying to go coast to coast. Finds Holman. Holman drives in the paint. Puts it up a little too hard. And the rebound goes to Winter up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin down to Ritchie. And a traveling call on the Seahawks. So they get the ball right back. 3-point lead for Peninsula. North Mason with the ball. North Mason's in the white. Their home court. Devontae Davenport with the ball. Throws it up to Duckworth. Duckworth back over to Davenport looking for Boca. Throws it across court and throws it away.
Seahawks ball.
Zach Marks into the ball game for North Mason.
In the game for the Seahawks.
And we have the Donovan Rommel for the Seahawks.
For the Bulldogs, number 14.
Peninsula has a ball. And Mark Kriebel is in there as well. There's McLaughlin for 3. Missed it. Rebound. The fight for it on the far side goes out of bounds. That's going to be Seahawk ball. Peninsula ball. Inbounds goes to Ritchie. One dribble. Draws the triple team. Puts it up. Missed the shot. And rebound goes to the hands of Davenport. And here come the Bulldogs. And that ball kicked off with a foot. And that'll go over to the Seahawks. By my count, 5 turnovers on the Bulldogs. Inbounds goes into the backcourt. And Kriebel with it for Peninsula. Swing it over to Rommel. And back it goes to Kriebel. Kriebel will drive baseline, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Marks. Marks fights with it, loses it, and the ball comes to the hands of Davenport. Now to Marks to Burgraff. Burgraff throws in the corner, and it's Holman. He's going to draw a foul on the Seahawks. That's Ja'Cory McLaughlin. That's his fourth team foul.
Austin Kingman and Josh Keogh in the game for the Seahawks.
Kingman and Keogh step on. Inbounds goes to Holman. Holman to Duckworth. Duckworth for 3. That's a little short. Rebound goes to Burgraff. Goes off of a Peninsula player out of bounds at the far corner. Baseline inbounds. Duckworth will trigger the play near the 3-point arc at the corner. Inbounds goes to Burgraff and now up to Holman. And around the horn it goes. Duckworth in the corner, double dribble.
Seahawks ball.
Minute 18 to go here in the first quarter. 15 for Peninsula, 12 for North Mason, and Holman just drew a hand check on.
That's his first.
I should say that McLaughlin drew the hand check on Holman. That's his first, 6th team foul on the Bulldogs. Inbounds will go to Cano back to McLaughlin. Go right to the hoop, lay off the glass and in. Wow. 7 points for McLaughlin. Davenport with it. Now there's Duckworth. Back to Davenport. Over to Duckworth. Over to Marks. Now that's a Duckworth. Feeds it down to Holman. Back to Duckworth. Duckworth for three. No. Rebound is pulled down by the Seahawks. Here comes Peninsula. Cross court it goes. And a traveling call on Rummel. Mark Kriebel back in the ball game for the Seahawks. And see, Daniel Berggraf steps back on the court, and so does the tour. That's for the Bulldogs, I should say. That's Davenport with the ball. Over to Duckworth. Finds Holman. Over to Davenport. Davenport. Up top it goes to Duckworth. Steps to the foul line with a runner that goes in. Give him 7 points. Here comes Mark Kriebel. Hands it off to McLaughlin. Corey McLaughlin gets the screen. Behind the back dribble. Nice move. Stops in the paint. Puts it up and in. 9 points for McLaughlin and a steal on the inbounds by Kriebel. And that goes to the end of the quarter. Peninsula is 19. North Mason 14 after 1. We'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com.
Packers.
Vikings. Red State. Blue State.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
But when we live united, we create real lasting change in the education, income, and health of our country. Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Let's switch to Energy Star light bulbs and stop burning through cash. Saving energy saves you money.
Now waiting for the start of the second quarter. 19 for Peninsula, 14 for North Mason. It will be Seahawk ball to start the second quarter. Becker has returned in the timeout. Inbounds goes to McLaughlin in backcourt. And he'll get by Holman. Throw it over in the corner. 3 on the way and in. That was Austin Kingman.
Austin Kingman for 2. Kingman.
And Becker running point. High post feed to Vitor. Hand it off to Duckworth. 3 at the top of the key. Oh, in and out. And rebound skying in there. That's Kingman, I believe. He'll get it to Winter. Winter will hand it off to McLaughlin. Winter, foul line jumper off the back of the iron. Tapping it up and missing it was Kingman. And Duckworth comes up with the ball. Loses it crossing midcourt. And then McLaughlin loves it out of bounds. So it's Bulldog ball. Big man returns. Jimmy Ritchie returns for Peninsula. Far sideline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Inbounds to Becker in the back court. There's Berggraf. High post feed goes to Berggraf. Finds Duckworth. Duckworth draws the bigger man out on him. Throws it up to Becker. Becker spinning. Fade away. Partially blocked. Berggraf with the rebound and the putback doesn't fall. Ritchie just standing there. And the ball pokes to Winter's hands. And here come the Seahawks on the run. Quickly up it goes. And taking a foul on a nice hard hit was Garrett Smith. And the foul is going to go on the Bulldogs. I think it's going to go on Berggraf. Who was in there? 4 was a Duckworth. It's his first. 17 foul on
Garrett Smith on line for the Seahawks.
North Mason. 2 shots for Garrett Smith. Just 2 points. Got the first one.
Good.
He'll get one more. And the Seahawks have built a 9-point lead, 23-14. Second free throw in and out and over the back was Ritchie. But Berggraf pulls in the rebound. And here comes Becker. Becker with the dribbles, driving to the foul line. Hand off to Vitur. Down to the baseline. Burgraff. Jumper goes in.
Daniel Burgraff.
5 points for Burgraff. McLaughlin has it up at the top. Down to the baseline. 3 on the way by Smith, and that's in.
Basket there by Garrett Smith.
Vitur puts it up and in, draws the foul on
Nick Vitur with 2.
the Seahawks. And that going, Ritchie picked up his second.
Vitur on the line. Shooting and 1. O'Shea McLaughlin in for the
O'Shea
Seahawks.
McLaughlin will replace Jacory McLaughlin. And Devontae Davenport returns for North Mason as Nick Vitur at the free throw trying to finish the 3-point play, and he does.
Good.
Lead is 7 for Peninsula. And it's Smith with the ball. Throw it over to McLaughlin. That's O'Shea McLaughlin. Cross court actually goes back to Smith, to Winter, to Kingman. Kingman, jumper inside, missed it. Rebound goes to Becker. Here come the Bulldogs.
Becker with the rebound.
Changing directions, crossing midcourt. Sets it up and steps back and wisely sets it up for the Bulldogs. Seahawks are in a zone. Duckworth with it. Needs a little help. And there's Becker over to Davenport down the baseline. Nice find to Victor. He puts it up and in. And the foul again. Unselfish play for the Bulldogs.
Foul on Nolan Winter. That's his second.
Winter picked up his second. 16th foul. Matt Duckworth will get his first rest of the for the evening, and stepping in is sophomore Dalton Geyer. And Jacory McLaughlin will return for the Seahawks. He missed the free throw, did the tour. And here come the Seahawks. That's Smith to Winter, over to O'Shea McLaughlin, trying to go too quickly. Picked up his pivot before he put the ball on the floor. 5:13 to go here in the half. 26-21. 5-point lead for Peninsula. Bulldogs with the ball. Becker with it in backcourt. Still trying to get across midcourt, and he does. Going to the hoop, puts it up short. Rebound Ritchie for Peninsula. Here comes Winter. And there is O'Shea McLaughlin. To Jacory, over to Winter. Winter for 3. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Becker on the run. Here come the Bulldogs. Becker into the paint, turnaround, jumper, falls in for Matt Becker. That's his first bucket of the evening. And it is a 3-point lead for Peninsula. Seahawks come right back. There's McLaughlin. Jacory McLaughlin. He's got Davenport with him. Cross it over to O'Shea McLaughlin. He'll take the 2. Missed it. Rebound goes to Burgraff. And here comes the Becker, slowing the pace down a little bit for the Bulldogs, trailing by 3. 4:10 almost to go here in the quarter. Davenport for 3. No, rebound over the top was Ritchie. Here comes Winter. Over to O'Shea McLaughlin, back to Winter. Winter drives inside the paint, runner into, missed it short. Ritchie with the putback.
Jamie Ritchie with the putback for 2. Ritchie.
28-23 is the score. Peninsula with the lead. North Mason with the ball. That's Becker to Davenport. Thought about a 3, back to Becker. Becker fakes the 3, steps to the side of the paint. Out top to Geyer. Geyer, top of the 3, key for 3. It comes up short. And rebound goes to Ritchie. Here comes McLaughlin. Other goes to Smith. Smith pull-up jumper rattled out. Rebound goes to Geyer. Geyer on the run, and he's fouled. Dalton Geyer, sophomore, 5'8". So Smith picked up his first, and that puts Geyer at the line for the first double 1-1. Matt Boca steps back onto the court, placing Nick Tour as Geyer missed the free throw, but the rebound goes to Burgraff to Boca. He puts it up and in. First bucket for the big man, Boca. Down to the box goes Richie. Richie's got Boca all over him, and he'll get picked up with the foul. It's 1-1 for Jimmy Ritchie. So Ritchie goes to the line for the first of a 1-1. Ritchie has, let's see here, 9 points. He's 1 for 1 at the free throw line tonight. 3:03 to go here in the half. 28-25. Peninsula with the lead. Got the first one.
Good.
Gotta get another one. Matt Duckworth back on the court for North Mason. So it's Burgraff, Boca, Becker, Duckworth, and Davenport. Bulldog lineup as Ritchie's for Peninsula sinks the second free throw. It's now a 5-point lead for the Seahawks. It's Becker crossing midcourt. Goes right to the hole and he's rejected. And coming up with the ball in the backcourt is Burgraff, and here come Bulldogs and Becker. Becker top of the key, hands off to Duckworth. Duckworth steps back for three. That's short. It goes out of bounds. 2:39 to go here in the half. 30-25. Peninsula on top. And then they have the ball. Mark Kriebel with the ball, running point. Looking for Smith on the backdoor cut. Gets it to Winter. Winter, little soft runner, falls off. Rebound goes to Ritchie after a couple of taps. Puts it up and in and draws a foul.
So Jimmy Ritchie with the rebound and put back for 2, plus going to the foul line.
Well, it's going to go on Burgraff as his third. Austin Kingman up off the Peninsula bench. And Nick Couture steps back on as Burgraff will sit down.
Nick Couture checking in for the Bulldogs.
And possible three-point play coming for Jimmy Ritchie. He missed it. Rebound goes to Couture, and here comes Becker for the Bulldogs. And there's Duckworth over to Davenport. Davenport will dribble up top, reset the play, throw it over to Becker. Becker back to Davenport, over to Duckworth to Davenport in off the fingertips of Becker out of bounds. 2:01 to go here in the half, 32-25. Peninsula with the lead in the ball. Inbounds goes to McLaughlin. Ja'Cory McLaughlin throws it up to Winter. Winter looking for a backdoor cut by, behind the back pass goes errantly out of Ja'Cory McLaughlin, trying to be a little too fancy there. Holman will step back onto the court. Devontae Davenport will sit down. 1:53 to go here in the half. Bulldogs have the ball. They trail by 7. Becker with it. And it poked out of his hands out of bounds.
Jonathan Romel checking in for the Seahawks.
Rommel will return. Sideline inbounds. Duckworth will throw it in to Becker. Becker between the circles. Puts it on the floor. Bounce it over to Holman. Holman drives baseline and ends up stepping on the baseline.
Seahawks ball.
By my account, it's 9 turnovers on North Mason. And here comes, well, let's see here. They're not going to let substitution as McLaughlin has it in backcourt. Got Holman all over him. Pull-up jumper at the foul line. That popped out. Rebound, and a putback. Going to Kingman. And it's a 9-point lead again for Peninsula.
That was Austin came in with the rebound.
Batur draws a double tree and kick it out top to Becker. Becker over to Holman. Holman back to Batur. Batur for three. That's short. Rebound goes to Winter, and Holman will be called with the foul. Two shots coming the other way.
Calls on Hunter Holman. That's his second.
And we'll go to the opposite end of the floor and shoot a couple.
Winner on line shooting.
Winner's 1 for 2 at the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
Free throw goes in.
Devontae Davenport.
Davenport will return.
Josh Keogh in for the Seahawks.
And Keogh steps on for